Hello guys, have I got a good story for you? So these days I'm spending my time while I'm not streaming or gathering footage for the Sodium Chronicles. I'm making characters. I'm making this is my crystal build. I've made a pyromancer, a faith build, and this is my crystal build. And I had just beaten the deacons. As you can see, I had the deep soul spell, and I was planning on going to the abyss waters, but I decided to stay to see what kind of invaders we're gonna get in the low levels. I think I'm around level 40 right here, 40 plus 3, or no, yeah, plus 3. I don't think I'm plus 4 because I didn't use the large titanite shards from the giants at the cathedral. Anyway, so I stayed here at the forest with my friend Spec to see what kind of invaders we're gonna get. This is some footage. I'll try and comment on this footage, and when we get to the critical parts, when we get one very salty invader. Anyway, it's a ganker who pretends to be an invader. So anyway, you'll see as it goes. So first of all, let me comment on these types of fights that we're getting here. You say that I'm ganking? Fuck yeah, I'm ganking. I wouldn't want to deprive the invaders of a chance to get ganked and a chance to gank spunk me. So I don't want to be. Look at this read. I knew that if I spammed him, he would go for a parry. And as a wake up, I used the greatsword, and if I may say so myself, this is very beautiful. Anyway, I wouldn't want to deprive an invader of a chance to gank spunk me or of a chance to fight a nice gank. Uh, Even though I don't consider two people a serious gank. So we stayed here with my friend a little bit, and after a while we got a very salty invader, and the clip is coming right now. And this is the guy. This is the salty ganker that poses as an invader. I'll explain to you as it goes. Please be patient. So as you can see, my phantom doesn't attack him. That's because I didn't want to gank on invaders didn't that weren't looking for a group fight. But after a while, this turns into a group fight. So okay, what the hell? Let's fight normally as a gang versus invaders. But still, when he's alone, we don't gank him because we don't want to be that cancerous type of ganks that you get in Anno Londo, where they chase you with spears, with spells and stuff. Bossy Slayer says while he's casting spells. But you know, the Phantom isn't attacking him, so it's still a 1v1. Anyway, I'm getting a bit annoyed with this guy because he only attacks as a type of turn and burn. How do you call it? When he only waits till you get close, till you run into him, and he pokes you with the pokey weapon. And this isn't a fight for me. I don't consider this a fight, so I say to my friend, okay, let's go all out on them. Let's gank them normally because I don't have time to fight this stupid kind of. I don't have the patience to fight these stupid types of fights where you have to run into your enemy and he just punishes you for running into them. Anyway, he doesn't seem like an experienced player, to be honest. He only waits, he plays very reactively, he spams R1, he only attacks he when he thinks he can punish you. He spams parry and stuff. So I lost my patience with this guy. Anyway, um, as you can see, we're waiting for him, but he doesn't want to do 1v1. He just wants to hang back and attack me while I'm running into him. So I'm like, okay, screw this guy, let's gank him. Because after a while, yeah, I would beat him, but I don't have 10 minutes and 15 Estes to waste on this guy. So yeah, I'm not the type of person that I'm not a hypocrite. I don't like hypocrisy. So I'm not the type of uploader that is gonna upload invasion footage of Gank City and while he's out there ganking all day, or creates alternate accounts like many uploaders do. Most of them are swappers. I know a couple of swappers that use alternate accounts, but I mean in secret. But we know it's them because shit, we all know who the alt accounts are. And anyway, this is the types of invaders we get in Anno Londo, in Shu, in the forest. And mostly I'm showing you this footage because I fucking love my crystal build. I think it's very fun to fight with these types of spells and these types of builds. So we get this guy again. This is the person, I think. Yeah, that's the guy. And again, I got annoyed with this watchdog. And then again, we attack him again, and after a while we kill him right here. He tries to lure us into the stairs, to tease the stairs with the Ring of Favor, which actually Ring of Favor in these low levels is useless. You only can use it for the stamina glitch, nothing else. And luckily we get him here, and he dies before he can exploit the Ring of Favor glitch. And I think it's pretty stupid to use the Ring of Favor glitch just to beat two people. I don't know. I mean, how tough of a fight can they be? Then he invaded again, and we try to cheer him up. We are not attacking him, and he's salty as fuck. He points down and stuff. So, there is nothing more fun than having somebody who's very salty with you. So we try to annoy him. Because when you smell when the sharks smell blood, they're gonna come for you. And when the gankers or the invaders smell salt, or actually any Dark Souls player for that matter, they're gonna come for you and get more salt. And actually, I think he fucking disconnected here. Yeah, it doesn't give me a message that he died. He disconnected. And then came the hate mail. So he said, the other day you weren't so cool in Anor Dordor. I don't know what the hell Anor Dordor is. I told him that my friend just humiliated him. Why don't you message him? And anyway, I explained to him our mindset. And I understand that he's an alt account, and I insult him for that. And after that, he says his gamer tag, and I know who this guy is. I understand that he's Ganker in Anor Londo, who is spawn camping and spawn kills you and points down and throws shit. So he clearly has no idea how to fight. After that, I explained to him that even when he's 2 or 3v1, he still loses half the time, and that it makes him very salty to even lose to 1 or 2 PvEers over here. So he challenged me to 1v1 at max level, and anyway, after a while he invades me again. So I give him the pleasure of a 1v1. I fight him 1v1, and this is our fight here. This is immediately after that message of the 1v1 challenge he did. I don't have a max level character right now, so I took this challenge right here. He's still passive, he's still waiting for me to run into him. As you can see, these are the signs of players that are very afraid and have no idea how to initiate a fight. And he's salty as fuck, and I love that. I love it when gankers get salty as fuck. He's actually spamming parry a lot. I think he parried me once in this fight too. I think I've edited in somewhere here to show it to you. And most of this fight is this. He's just staying away. I'm just trying to get to him, and he's just not coming. He's just waiting behind, and I'm just always running into him. So of course one time he gets a lucky parry, and that's understandable. But thankfully this isn't max level, so you don't get one shot when you get parried just from a lucky hit. So I show him what skill truly means, and I fight him fair and square. And this is what he gets when he tries to fight someone who has a bit more experience than him. And we're continuing to make fun of him. After that, there was some more exchange of hate mail. I'll post it here. And I told him that I encar my bits. He was so happy that he parried me once. And he said something about his son. I don't understand that. And anyway, yeah, that's the guy. But I always had the the idea that most twink invaders are people that are ganking, uh, because don't you guys shouldn't think that gankers never invade. Gankers do invade. Most of them pretend to be swappers and upload videos on YouTube how fast they swap things. I'm not dissing on swappers. I'm just saying that some gankers are swappers and upload swapping videos, but they're ganking 24/7 in Anno Londo, or they're using alt accounts, or they are ganking in the forest, and then they use alt accounts to do the swaps and they upload on their channels. Because I know some of those people personally. I used to know some of those people personally, because I used to gank for a week, I think, or 2 weeks, or a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 years ago, and I knew those people, and they're still staying ganking. They're still. I don't mean I ganked. I didn't exclusively gank. I was invading, but I was ganking too. But I got really bored from ganking that couple of weeks that I ganked, and it was very stupid. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I always knew that most of the twink invaders are gankers, because most of the gankers that I personally knew, and I'm not talking about honorable ganks. By honorable ganks, I mean gankers that are waiting for 2v2s and 3v3s, that are looking just for a nice group fight and not just to win and beat down an invader. And I know most of them personally. I am friends with most of the honorable gankers, if I can say so. And most of the bad gankers, most of the asshole gankers are twink invaders, and I always knew that. At least I've heard from the good guy gankers that most of the most of the asshole gankers are pretend to be invaders at low levels, and I just got the confirmation from this moron. And yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you try to invade PvEers, and while you have no skill, because you're fucking ganking all day long. Because these people have no skill. So this is what gankers fight when they're 1v1. And I hope you guys enjoyed the salt. I'm sorry for the short video. I'm trying to work on the next Sodium Chronicles. Thank you.